reached out to you about meeting on the government shutdown. Will you meet with him before you leave for Asia on Friday?
Well, I will actually. I'd love to meet with them. I just want them to open up the country first. They've never voted against, continuation. They've never voted against. They've never done that. They're doing this because they have Trump derangement syndrome. But I would love to meet. I would like to meet with both of them. But I set one little caveat. I will only meet if they let the country open. They have to let the country open.
Okay, so Caitlin Collins, once again, is like 99% of the reporters in DC. So she asks him, hey, so the government's been shut down for literally weeks. And I know that you don't care what happens to America, what happens to the federal workers or whatever, but like, shouldn't you meet with them to see if you could open it up? Well, yeah, no, I'd love to meet with them, but one little caveat, they have to open it up first. Yeah, no, that's funny. I get the trolling or whatever, but like that's not how negotiations work. But he doesn't care. He's not interested. I'm gonna go on a trip to Asia or whatever. They're gonna treat me like a king over there. I'm gonna open up ballroom. Remember ballroom? I love ballroom. Let's do ballroom again. I don't care about the government actually working. So long as like the construction is paid for, what's the difference to him? It doesn't like what does he care if the Department of Energy goes under or whatever? Oh, hey, we found out that food stamps aren't going to exist in November. That's gonna be fun. People will go hungry. Kids will be going hungry, but he'll have ballroom. He'll be picking out like swatches of wallpaper and like, how much gold do I want? I think a crap ton actually. He'll be doing all of that and he doesn't care. He's not even trying. Never before has a shutdown gone on and they just, whatever, just do this forever, I guess. But it really does, Sharon. I think it signifies not just Trump, but the MAGA movement, how they operate. They don't want there to be a government because a government is theoretically a constraint on their power. It taxes them, it produces regulations. It's the only thing that stops them from doing literally everything that they want. So why would they ever open it up again at this point? As long as they can keep illegally funding the troops to avoid a little bit of the trouble that might cause, I don't see why they would ever reopen it. And so he's not even participating in negotiations. What do you think?
He's loving this. He can inflict his will. He can offer up more pain for us. No, you're onto something. He's never, if he had it his way, there really wouldn't be a government. Remember, this is authoritarianism. This is a dictator. It's my way or the highway. There's no rules, there's no laws. It's just wild, wild west. Kristi Noem's on her horse. And it's just anything goes that we say. And then if we change our mind and style the next day, well, then we just declare something else. So yeah, he's not interested in it at all. I think every member of Congress, at least the Republicans, should be jailed. Maybe I'd keep Thune out, okay, for now. But they should really all be jailed. They've abdicated here. They've said they've done nothing. This is the perfect time to impeach this guy. We're about 50 million infractions too late, but it's still the perfect time.
Yeah. The best time would have been years ago, but the next best time, I guess, would be now. Yeah, no, this is absolutely insane. And by the way, some of them are calling for him to get involved. Tommy Tuberville, hardly always the most responsible of Republicans, says if he gets involved, he can move it. He can make a decision on what we do. Jeff Van Drew says we absolutely need him. He has the strength and skills to get it done. The speaker's doing a great job, but we need, first of all, what great job is the speaker doing? I don't know. That's not a rhetorical question. I would love to know what it is that he is doing that is helping with the shutdown. So Jeff Van Drew would have you believe that he thinks Trump has the strength and skills to get this done. You know who doesn't think he has the strength and skills to get it done? Donald effing Trump. Because if he did, he'd get it done. Do or do not. There is no try. But he's not even trying because he knows he can't. And by the way, all he has to do is extend the ACA subsidies. He is willing to allow all of this damage to be done, not just the real damage to the American people and our government, but the damage that's being done to the Republican cause, because he doesn't want people to have relatively affordable health insurance. And I just hope that people get the actual message.